At first glance, Jon Turner looks like your average cattle rancher. He dresses like one, he acts like one, and he sounds like one.
So girls!
But looks can be deceiving.
I'm Jon Turner, president of Belgrade State Bank, and also a farmer.
Well, this isn't your typical combination, so we might wonder how a bank president becomes a cattle rancher, or vice versa.
My grandfather started the cattle business, and I worked for him when I was a kid. And that kind of started me in the cattle business and got me hooked. The bank was started in 1906, and my family, on both my grandmother's and my grandfather's Turner's side, were involved in the banking business at that time. And my dad come along in the bank in the mid-50s, and he ran the bank until just a few years ago when he passed away. So as I went to work at the bank, I was going to go work a few days a week and then farm on the side. I soon figured out that I needed to work full-time at the bank and evolved into now currently president and CEO. So in my day-to-day job now is to kind of just see to make things run correctly. I check with the loan officers, see if they need any help with a loan. I manage the money side.
Family plays a big role in everything he does, whether it's at the bank or on the farm.
Well, my wife, Mary Ann, helps a lot on the farm. She does quite a bit of feeding and stuff. 2 sons, Matthew and his wife, Jennifer, and 2 granddaughters, Briley and Laurie. And Riley and Laurie like to come and help feed and look at cows. Andrew, the youngest son, is single. He works on the farm a lot.
So, Jon has 2 demanding professions that he really likes. But which one does he like the most?
I would have to say my hobby is the ranching side of it and the farming, and the banking I like too. It's a totally different side. You're doing stuff totally different.
Being responsible for both a bank and a farm requires a lot of dedication. And Jon tells us that kind of dedication isn't necessarily something you're born with.
You learn as you grow up to work. And work ethic is one of the things that we see in our business, that sometimes we have a hard time finding people that have that work ethic, where if you're on a farm or a ranch, you're not going to survive that if you don't have a work ethic to get out here and get things done. You got to love it. You got to want to be out here in all kinds of weather, and so it's just got to be in you. It's time to go to my next full-time job.
And that's a combination for success we all can aspire to.